all-new Land Rover LR2.
Hello and welcome to Tech 101. I'm Eric Hesseldahl, Senior Technology Writer here at BusinessWeek.com. This is our weekly technology podcast where we answer your questions. Email address is tech101@businessweek.com. So whatever's bugging you about technology this week, send us your questions and we'll try to help you sort them out. Our question this week comes from Don in California, and he's writing about word processors on the Mac. Hi Eric, I just found out there is no word processor for Macs with an Intel processor. Microsoft apparently plans to release a Mac Intel version of Office later this year. Is there anything you can recommend in the meantime, or instead of Office 2.8? Well, Don, let me get into a couple points about that question first, because you really opened up a can of worms here. There's a lot of misconceptions about word processors and compatibility on the Mac. First off, a little background history. In 2005, Apple stopped using its old PowerPC processors that came from IBM and from Freescale Semiconductor, started using the chips from Intel. They're essentially the same chips, no difference whatsoever with what you find in most of the Windows-based PCs now. Now, that was important for a lot of things. One, Apple's since been turning out some of the best Macs they've ever made, no question about it. Secondly, there were some software compatibility issues, not all that big a deal in the eyes of most people, but there were a few. Now, Apple has a little thing on the new Intel Macs. This is one I've got right here, a MacBook, called Rosetta. And Rosetta lets you run stuff that used to work on the old PowerPC processors really well, in most cases, on the Intel processors. One of the programs that works really well in Rosetta is Microsoft Office 2004. So, here we have. There's Microsoft Word, and here I am typing in Word. Works perfectly well on an Intel processor. So it's not quite accurate to say that there's no version of Microsoft Office for the Intel processor. But if you decide that you want to go with Microsoft Office 2008 and wait for that release, or want to use something in between, as you suggest, there are more options than you can shake a stick at. So let's have a look here. First off, we should mention Pages. This is Apple's word processor that comes with iWork. It was pre-installed on this machine. I've already typed a few things here, and I'm going to export this document as a Word document. So you can see here, Microsoft Word. I'm going to say Next, give it a name, Test 1, save it to my desktop, and down here, over on the right, you see this document. It's got the icon that indicates it's a Microsoft Word document, which is compatible with Windows version of Word as well. So you've got Pages. So what else is there? So we've got Microsoft Word, we've got Pages. Now, how about something for free? iWork costs $79. I don't even know what Microsoft Office is going for these days. So let's take a look at some of the free options out there. First of which, let's look at ThinkFree. This is a web-based word processor program. Not just a word processor, it's a full-on Office suite. I'm working in the word processor right now, and there's the document here. You see the home screen for making a new document. You can also create spreadsheets and presentations. Very analogous to Excel and PowerPoint. So this is the document Tech 101 test doc. Check this out, another free word processor using only a web browser. How cool is this? And so you can go ahead and save that as a Word document, fully compatible with Microsoft Word on Mac or PC. Now, what else do we have here? We have Google Docs and spreadsheets. Perhaps you've heard about this. A couple months ago, about a year ago actually, Google acquired a company called Writely, whose great idea was to create another online word processor that's fully compatible with Word. Google said, aha, great idea, let's buy it. And so Writely is now Google Docs and Spreadsheets. Once again, you need your web browser, you need a broadband internet connection to access your documents. Everything is stored online, but you can also save them to your desktop as well. So here you see I was working with a little bit of my draft script for this